The first frosty morning here in Conestoga, PA. Just testing this out. Make sure all the wires work before I get to a place where I need it. The only thing to do is to go around enjoying myself, figuring out that I always have had everything I've ever wanted or needed. Life is a lark. Life is a spree. There isn't any other point but enjoyment. Everything is set up already, and I go through and enjoy it. I solve it, I discover it, I realize it, I manifest it. Everything is as it should be, and everything is becoming as it should become, which is the same thing in eternity, because all moments exist at the same time. So there's no becoming, and yet everything is becoming. And that alleviates tedium, because it isn't static, and yet it all exists at once. It's good to go around taking inventory of everything that accrues to me. Everything is mine, and I just figure it out. Not even like King Midas, who has to touch it first. And unlike the tree in the forest, it doesn't have to be heard to exist. Whether or not I'm actively discovering it, it's still mine. Everything that is, or ever will be, or ever has been. No matter what I'm surrounded with at the moment, it's perfect. It's absolutely what it should be. It looks and feels and tastes and smells. Everything is as it should be. And I will give no quarter to the adversaries. There isn't any atonement for them. I don't owe them shit. They will receive nothing from me. And if they know what's good for them, they'll steer wide of me, very clear of me. They won't tempt me to mete out justice, their karmic reward. Just because I have tolerance, forbearance, forgiveness, all those. Deadpool's solution when he encountered his nemesis with a loaded gun is appropriate.
Any last words?
What's my name?
Who fucking cares?
Wait! 4 or 5 moments.
I'm sorry?
4 or 5 moments, that's all it takes.
To...
Be a hero. Everyone thinks it's a full-time job. Wake up a hero, brush your teeth a hero, go to work a hero. Not true. Over a lifetime, there are only 4 or 5 moments that really matter. Moments when you're offered a choice. To make a sacrifice, conquer a flaw, save a friend, spare an enemy. In these moments, everything else falls away. The way the world sees us. The way we... Why?
You were droning on! Sure, I may be stuck looking like pepperoni flatbread, but at least fuckface won't heal from that. It's weird. Superhero tights.
I mean, sparing psychopaths, and maybe I wasn't meant to wear them.
I think it's interesting when a bully has bullied someone who then becomes strong and also magnanimous. The bully then says, oh, maybe you can help me now. I don't get that. Maybe we can hang out now. I'll treat you much better now that I can't get away with treating you like shit. And I say to the bully, you can change if you want to, but I don't owe you shit. I don't have to help you change. Even if I want to, I don't know that that's a good idea. You figure it out. You can watch me if you want, as long as I can't tell you're there. And if you learn anything from that, apply it to your life, but don't ask for my help. You didn't help me. The only help, if you want to call it help, is that I leveled up because of you, just like Deadpool did because of his nemesis in the first movie, if you want to go back and watch it. So, I'm grateful that I've learned what I've learned, but I'm not grateful to you, even if you've been instrumental in the process. I don't want to hang out. I don't want to have anything to do with you. And I have no qualms about meting out justice, Deadpool style. So, you best avoid me. Just because I'm not angry, just because I don't seem to harbor a grudge, because I'm not upset anymore, doesn't mean you're safe from me. And you're not safe from any victims, even if they're not your victims. Victims are starting to figure it out. I think it's a universe thing. I think there are probably victims across the universe, the multiverse, and they're figuring out they don't have to take it, and they can learn what they need to learn to be resistant to any kind of shit stains like you. I think they're going to take care of the problem any way they need to. And there is justice there, and it's not unkind. Justice is harsh sometimes, but it's never unkind. Psychopaths and every kind of bully want to talk their victims into being lenient with them. And there's no point in that. Now don't get me wrong, a happy person, a self-actuated person is kind, is forbearing, defaults to giving people room, cutting people slack. But once you see a bully, psychopathic, sociopathic asshole, once you know who that is, you're under no obligation to be forbearing or forgiving. And you may be accused then of being judgmental and not nice. And the problem is you've always been nice. And that's what allows them to make you into a victim. So they always plead with everyone to be nice so that they can victimize them. And they hold other people up to higher standards than they'll ever touch with their pinky toe. They don't care about standards when it applies to them. But you should be nice. You should be forgiving. You should be lenient. You can be all those things if you choose to people who deserve it. And once you figure out learning evaluations. Make those evaluations. That's one of the best applications of your brain power. And then do what's appropriate. And don't let anybody who's been a bully asshole in your life get off the hook just because they start whimpering and whining. Bullies often do that. There isn't any reason to treat them any differently than Deadpool treated his bully. So as I ponder everything about bullies, my conclusion is it's justice, not vengeance. Because if you feel vengeful, you haven't learned it. You haven't arrived at where you want to be. You're not in bliss. You don't have the peace inside to be kind and patient and forbearing and forgiving. But if you do have that peace inside, you're very well equipped to mete out justice. And the blood and guts and gore that results are just the same as if it's vengeance. So bullies should take note. So study this milk truck for a second. It says Milk, Tom Bowman Trucking Incorporated, Bloomsburg, PA. And then there's the Pennsylvania license plate right in the middle. And then read the little caption to the left. I think I would enjoy driving that truck around. Unless I was a woman.
I really thought you'd be able to make it out. The Rexing dash cam shows beautiful scenery, but the fine print is difficult. It said, the milkman did it.
Then what? The milk woman did it. What did the milk woman do? I wonder what happens in that company if a woman wants to drive that trailer around.